If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you never miss an upload. Okay, we're going to show you the secret to defend against any RPOs, any gen. First, we'll go over next gen. First, we're going to do a Tampa 2 with hard flats on the field by the cornerbacks, and that's just not an option. I mean, that cornerback gets blocked so out of the way. So now we're going to do the inside defender, put him on a hard flat, and look, watch him. I mean, here he defends it a little bit better, but it's still a huge gain. And then also sometimes that inside defender will run away from it. So here we're going to go with the 4-3 over and put the purple zone in a hard flat, and watch what happens here. We're on the far hash, and his first steps are going towards the run. It's like he's getting faked out. This is a definite no-go. I mean, you don't want to defend it like this, but when we do the same play on the inside hash against two wide receivers, watch what happens. We pick it off. So it's almost like you have to know where they are on the field against how many wide receivers they have, you know, which hash mark they're on. We're going to give you a defense that you don't have to worry about any of that. We're going to give you the ultimate defense for both gen. So because now we're going to do that same defense on the far hash against three wide receivers. Now it was successful against two on the inside hash mark. Now watch. It gets totally blown up. I mean, you can't defend it. We get 10 yards, at almost 10 yards. So you need more than two defenders on that side of the field against three wide receivers. Because this 4-3 over that we put those purple zones, you know, we play underneath coverage and we put them in the hard flats. Now this is run the inside hash against three wide receivers. It still didn't defend against it. So now we're going to try something like nickel normal. We're going to see, because we have an extra defensive back on the field against three wide receivers, a lot better. That's against three wide receivers. That was definitely a way to defend it. Now we're going to go on the far hash by flipping the play on offense. We're controlling both offense and defense. And now we want to see how this plays. Not bad. And plus, now we're doing against two wide receivers against the far hash. And look at that. Especially with the two secret adjustments we're going to give you. It'll shut down, definitely shut down any RP. Look. Same thing, far hash, two wide receivers, shut it down completely. Same thing. So now we're going to try against current gen RPOs. Now current gen RPOs are better. They play better. Well, look how they catch the ball. They catch the ball with the momentum going forward already. So this is one of my favorites, the stretch alert bubble. We're going to try the Tampa 2 with the cornerbacks on hard flats. See how that does. And that is just, they do nothing, those hard flats. Look, so if you do it 2-point conversion or in the red zone, it's going to be a touchdown if you use that defense. So now we're going to use the same type of defense we did last time with the outside linebacker in a hard flat on that side of the field. And look, I mean, that just, you can't do it. Can't do it. 4-3 over. The cover 3 on the inside hash against two wide receivers. When you play underneath coverage, not bad, but that's against two wide receivers. So we'll go back to the nickel formation because we had success there. Now this is again. Now they still caught it. This is against three wide receivers. We're going to try any nickel formation on defense. We're on against the inside hash, three wide receivers. We're using the secret coverage adjustments we'll give you, and not bad. It defended against it. Now we're on the far hash. Still not bad. We're going up against three wide receivers in this RPO. We're going to use the nickel normal. Forget about 4th and 91. I think I fell asleep there and kept getting penalties. So against three wide receivers, they still caught it. That's why the second secret adjustment we're going to give you is a must. It'll stop that. So now we're going up against stretch alert bubble, two wide receivers using the nickel normal. Now I think this doesn't matter on any hash you're on. So we're going to do the far hash, nickel normal. Look at that. Nickel normal, or maybe any type of nickel. We're going to go over everything. We're going to give you the adjustments. We're going to help you play defense like this against any RPO, any gen. It does not matter. So this is against 3 wide receivers. On the inside hash, still worked. This is why we need that second adjustment we're going to give you. It'll stop that for the most part. Now we're in the middle of the field against 3 wide receivers. Still caught it because we're going to go over that second adjustment. And this is what that second adjustment does. This is the best way to defend the RPOs because of that second adjustment. If you see who that is, you'll know what we're talking about. Okay, we're going to go over the best way to defend against any RPOs, wherever they are on the field, however many receivers they have. We're going to go over the 2 secret adjustments that is a must. And I'm going to do it from the same game as I was showing you in the current video that we just saw. So let me just go. I'm going to go to any nickel formation. And then you want to do any type of man, like the cover 2 man. We're on the left hash. We're going to pick a 2 wide receiver formation right now on offense. We're going to go the RPO alert bubble one on the top, and then we're going to pick any nickel formation. It could be nickel normal, nickel 3-3-5. We have nickel normal, and we're going to do the cover 2 man. Now what you want to do, I press the defense. Now the first secret adjustment is to press Y or triangle and down on the right stick for underneath. That's what you want to do. Now this alone can be good. Look at that. Especially, if you're on the left hash only against 2 wide receivers, you don't need any other adjustments than the underneath adjustment. But now on the other side, we'll do the nickel 3-3-5 odd. Now even the Sam Mike 1, that's a man blitz. Now I'll show it to you against 3 wide receivers. Let's say we're on the far right hash. Press the defense. The first secret adjustments is to play underneath coverage adjustments. Now, the reason why I'm doing this in current gen is because the RPOs play way better. Now we're close. Now we're on the inside hash. We're going to press the defense, play underneath coverage adjustments. It's still connected here. Still connected. The defense was decent, but they still got it. We want to avoid them from even catching the ball. So we're going to do nickel 3-3-5, the cover 2 man, a 3 wide receiver RPO, the RPO alert bubble. We're going to press the defense, play underneath coverage, and now put the defensive end on the side of the RPO in a hard flat. So playing underneath coverage and putting that defensive end in a hard flat, those 2 are the secret adjustments to stop them from even catching the ball. That is how you want to play against any RPO, if they're on any hash mark, it doesn't matter. This is what you want to do. So any nickel 3-3-5, nobody should be blitzing a side of the RPO. So if you see the cover 2 man, I would flip it if they're running it to the left. RPO alert bubble. So I would, we'll go over that again. I would press the defense, play underneath coverage, and then put that defensive end on the side of the RPO on a hard flat. That is exactly how you want to do this. See the cover 2 man? I like to flip the play. I don't want anybody blitzing on the side of the RPO alert bubble. So press the defense. The first secret adjustments is to play underneath. The second is to put the defensive end on the side of the RPO on a hard flat. And it stops it 95% of the time. They will not, doesn't matter what hash they are on. Now I want to do it on I just want to show it to you on the other hash. And I want to show it to you against the hardest RPO, which is 3 wide receivers. So the stretch alert bubble. We'll go, let's try big nickel. Here, the cover 2 man. I would press the defense, play underneath coverage adjustments, and put the defensive end on the side of the RPO on a hard flat. Look at that. That is what I'm talking about. So it plays better on the far hash if they're running this on the far hash where you have more room on the side of the RPO, this will happen. And that, if I'm not mistaken, that was the defensive end. So it doesn't have to be just nickel defense. It's any defense. I like to do it from nickel because you have the 4-man front in case they want to run the ball on you. But you could do dollar too. You see dollar, cover 2 man LB blitz. I flip the play because I'm going to run the RPO to the left and then pick the play. Let's go the RPO alert bubble. Now we're in the middle of the field. Press the defense. The first secret adjustment is to play underneath coverage adjustments, and then the second is to put the defensive end on the side of the RPO on a hard flat. See, I mean, if they're on the inside hash mark or the middle of the field, it's still tough to defend. This current gen RPO, it's still hard to defend against in current gen. Current gen, the RPOs are way better than next gen because they catch the ball going forward. Their momentum is going forward. So big nickel over G, cover 2 man. Let's do the stretch alert bubble. We're on the middle of the field again. We'll press the defense, play underneath coverage adjustments, and put number 55, the defensive end on the side of the RPO, in a hard flat. Look at that. He's in perfect position. And if he wasn't there, this is going for a huge gain. So you need that defensive end there. So that was big nickel over G. Now I'm going to try the counter alert flat. Now I'm not going to do big nickel over G this time. I'm going to do, let's try $326. I'm going to flip the play to cover 2 man LB blitz. Press the defense, play underneath coverage, and then put him in a hard flat, the defensive end on the side of the RPO. Look at that. So this is the absolute best way to defend against any RPO, wherever they are in the field, against 2 or 3 wide receivers on the side of the RPO. It doesn't matter. I'll try the dollar. The cover 2 man LB blitz, flip the play, pick it, RPO alert bubble. Now, this is it. I want to show you. This is the hardest one to defend. When there's 3 wide receivers on the side, on the far side of the hash mark. See? This is the only one where they'll still catch the ball. You're not going to have a problem next gen, wherever they are on the field, against any wide receivers. That doesn't matter. Against this current gen, hardest RPO to defend against is going to be when they are on the far hash against 3 wide receivers. But if you're on the inside hash and you run this, you're going to pick the ball off. But if you're doing this against next gen, you're not going to have a problem. Just know that where they are on the field matters, and players play differently. As you saw in the beginning of this video, the hard flats play way differently if they're on the far hash or they're on the inside hash. Look at that. So that is the best way to defend against any RPO, any wide receivers, no matter where they are on the field. Far hash, inside hash, doesn't matter. This is the best, absolute best way to defend against any RPO, any gen. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Give a thumbs up if you really thought this was helpful. That would definitely help me and help Gaming Authority. Check out our Facebook group, Gaming Authorities, Madden NFL Defense, and check out our new gear shop at gaming-authority.com. Like this video, subscribe to us, hit that little notification bell so you never miss any upload we're doing. Thank you guys for watching. I'm JP Strom at gaming-authority.com.